Hello everyone, it's Edge here for Counter Trend Capital, and on today's video we're taking a look at silver and gold. And this is again a very much more of a local structure look rather than the higher degrees or higher time frames. Currently standing here on 1 hour time frame. Let's get rid of some of these old labelings. Whatever we have here is from basically the start of October, and we have some kind of three-way structure. Whether it's a three-way of a ABC or a WXY, doesn't really matter. The point is that this looks corrective to me. The structure coming down, if we are looking at silver, it kind of looks more like a three-way, right? It's not best looking. It's kind of hard to label it in 5. The lowest we have is somewhere around in these areas where we could have some kind of 3, 4, and 5. It could be that we have some kind of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and then a pullback, and then yet another 5 ways down, which could be labeled here as some kind of ABC overall, right? Let's compare that to gold. Gold had this massive spike over here, and I'm not quite liking that too much. I'll label the upwards movement here from the early October to that peak as an ABC here. WXY works fine as well. The issue that I have currently with gold coming down is that it doesn't really hit anything extension wise here. This here, however, looks more like a 5-way structure to me, which again fits into the same idea that we have on silver, where this whole structure coming down would be more of a 3-way structure, right? So again, yet another corrective structure similar to what we had here as the rise. Now, after this low was put in place, however, we got a massive move up on both silver and gold. So again, to me, I would be more interested in looking for long setups overall at the moment. And yeah, that is something that I'm still waiting for. At this point, again, we had some kind of move down, some kind of move up, and now we are starting to come down again. Sure, this structure here can be part of something like this. It could be also part of something new. The only issue that I currently have is these divergences that we created, which is why I don't really like the idea that we could again start something like this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's possible, of course, but again, we gotta remind ourselves that this divergence is often seen as the wave B, where this would be A, B, and then C, where this B wave here would have divergence with the start of this whole wave structure, like we do have it here. Now, at this point again, very at the tip tops of max extension wise, where this could be a structure like so, where we don't really want to see it closing beyond the 1.618. It didn't there. And here is the exact same thing. I was already expecting gold to come down a bit earlier, but we're right at the 1.61 where we got that reaction from. And again, very similar what we had on silver, where this would be at that A, B, and C. Locally, we'd be looking for some of these extension targets again, hitting that 1.236 extension of this move, and we would be creating something like this as the overall ABC structure, coming down as a expander flat or running flat. Expander flat, more common. So at this point, I would be kind of liking the gold scenario a bit better, because silver, again, as mentioned, provides us this option here. On gold, I don't really see this being a very good looking structure, right? And here locally it goes so far beyond the 1.618. So again, if I want to be shorting this last leg downwards, I would be looking for more of gold at this point. I think that is a bit more safe. So how do we trade this? Is again the expectation that we are looking for a C wave. C waves are always in the 5-wave structure. So here again, what we would be seeking is a wave 1 of some sort. We already have actually, there is no divergence since we did not take out this low. It could be that we have created a 5 into here. If you come back into areas of 264 or 5-ish areas here, then I would be looking to end the shorts here. And again, targeting way lower. again, first TP could be a 1-to-1 extension of this move here, which would be around here, 2038, which would already give us a really good risk to reward ratio, 4.3. So in my opinion, this is already a great trade opportunity. And of course, as we know by the facts, if this becomes a expander flat here, we'd be seeking to take out the lows of A. It's much more probable that this is a expander flat instead of a running flat. Again, the difference between there is taking out the lows of wave A for the expander flat, and running flat would not be taking out the lows of A wave. So again, anywhere from 217 upwards. But again, overall, we could also be looking for that firewall structure, look for that divergence, and that would be where we would be closing our trades. Again, would be involving more manual involvement, I guess. But yeah, that's something that you could do. Now, that is the structure and the plan for the local term, a bit higher time frame. Zooming out a bit out of this C wave here, we'd be looking for this A, B, and C scenario, where we would be looking for this structure to finish down here, and then we'd be looking to create this structure over here upwards. And again, based on where this could be looking for sideways, look for that divergence. And if we are wanting to be a bit more conservative, we'd be looking for 1, 2 of this C wave. Primarily, the best thing would be if this becomes a fire wave down here, we would be taking out the previous highs of previous wave 4 here locally, with more volume, of course, and then we would be looking for a pullback on which we would be entering against that low. It could be that we are creating wave 4s, which is again, we might need to enter a couple times here if this creates a new low again, and this indeed a whole mess sideways correction was a wave 4. But again, that gives us good risk to reward ratios later on. If we come low enough into areas of such 1998 or below $2,000, I guess, anywhere from here, you could be just playing the higher degree, which would be the ABC of this subunit structure, where you would be having this low here as your invalidation if you don't have the chance to play higher time frame, and then you can get a decent looking opportunity here as well. But again, you can already compare the risk to ratios being so different here that you might want to be playing the smaller time frames. But that is the exact same scenario for silver as well, where you would be looking for that B wave to be ended, and in here you'd be probably not expecting, definitely not going down here into lows of 22.8 or something. You could probably, let's see, this is here, depending on where you're pulling it from, these highs or these highs, maybe even the golden pocket, which has this area here as a potential support area. So that might be a good area to look for long setups again, based on the higher degree. And if that again gives us the sideways down, you'd be waiting for taking out the previous high, look for pullback, and then off to the moons we go. But that is the gold and silver expectations. We'll see if that happens, if we get any trade setups for those. But that's what I'm looking for in the coming days, weeks, however long that is going to take us. But that's all for now. If you're interested in getting signals, check out our Discord. If you're interested in getting anything else, hit us up on Discord as well, and check us out on the exchanges. Also, you can check us out on BingX, for example, looking for that copy trade for OES setups. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the next videos. Bye bye.